Hi, I'm Kaustav. I am an artist of Indian origin based out of London. I have been practicing and doing art for about the last 7 years. I used to think myself as an abstract expressionist, drawing a huge inspiration from greats like M.F Husain and others. But of late, I've realized that I'm more of a storyteller. Art is my medium of telling a story. Most of the art that you will see or I have presented across has been stories which have a deeper meaning. Stories that go beyond what meets the common eye, or people who have not done things to become popular or become famous, but have just done because their heart has said that, and that is what appeals to me. That is what I pick it up from different parts. I have had the good luck and the opportunity to actually live in different parts of the world. I have lived in 9 different countries thanks to my job, and that actually gives me the perspective which I tried to put across in my paintings. What it did to me when I was actually living in all these places and all these countries that I visited is that it led me to fundamentally believe that people are not different. They go through the same emotions, they go through the same upheavals, they go through the same kind of experiences in their lives. Only the perspective or the way they look at it from their own culture is different. Now, when you try and capture that onto a canvas, that's when you get why art is in its own form like that. As an artist, when you go through and when you listen to a story, you suddenly find how similar people are and how the perspectives, even though they're different, bring out the same emotions in different people. And that's the thing which I try and capture in my art. My art does not try and put across a very static or something like a stoic image of what I'm looking through, which can be looked through, like, let's say, the lenses of a camera. Because the warmth I try and bring across in my painting is what you see through that, through a perspective that you have gathered over the years, and what story you're hearing and what emotion does it leave you through. Because trust me, most of the times you don't remember the stories. What you're left with is only the emotion that it leaves you with. I was always interested in art ever since I was a small kid. My mom used to send me to an art school where I got a formal degree in art. I studied art for about 7 years and got a degree in fine arts, and after that I learned the different mediums, how they use, what are the different ways of actually painting. And then at some point of time in life, I went to an exhibition by M.F Husain, and when I saw that art, it literally spoke to me. And when I was looking at the paintings, it came back to me that this is a form of medium, or this is a form of art that I really want to recreate. So I came back, bought a few canvases and started copying different pieces by Husain. I did a few, and then I realized that if you have to tell a story, many a times you sound like others, but you have to find your own voice. As an artist, one of the most important things that an artist has to find is his or her voice. Now, what I mean by voice is like many a times we end up sounding like others. It's not wrong. My voice as an artist has been that of a storyteller, has been that of actually finding those emotions and putting them on canvas. My paints, my colors, my objects, my art forms, my human forms do not bring out a concept or an idea, but emotions. And that is what I try putting across. Every time somebody looks at my painting and says, it's warm, it's cold, it brings out anger in me, it brings out emotions in me which I don't understand, or it brings out a feeling of love in me, that is where I feel that I'm being successful as an artist. That is the point where I feel that I have been able to communicate through a medium without even speaking what exactly I wanted to do. And that is what each of my art pieces talk about. So if you feel an art piece talks about power, it talks about authority, or it talks about warmth, or it talks about the feeling that a mother has towards a kid, those are the things that come out in my art. And that is what is the thing which all underlies all my art pieces.